That's another night's work's finished. Oh, I wonder where we're going, troops. Let's get fishing. Well, that didn't take long, did it, troops? Quick hour, rear, full light. Let's get that old car unloaded. Morning, troops. Another day, another drain. It's going to be a funny one. I think it'll be a bit showery today, but it feels very mild. 5 degrees driving home from work, so it's, you know, it's not cold. I've got to say, I'm surprised at how good the drain looks. Actually, I mean, went to work last night. I was thinking, where should I go? River or the drains? And the river was really up last time I went, so I thought the drains can handle a bit more water. So, and it looks spot on. It don't look like it's still not at its winter level. So it's, it looks tip top. I was almost speechless there. Yeah, it looks tip top. So yeah, we're out today, working all night, fishing all day. Only us lunatics do it, don't we? But yeah, so we're going to be as usual, dead baiting, single curved hooks. Got 3 rods in the water already. I thought I'd get out and at it straight away, hoping for an instant hit. I'll leave the baits where they are for about half hour or so, then I shall move them around to more likely looking spots. Once this early morning dusk, that low light levels lift up, I'll be able to see the quality of the water. It looks clear still. I can't believe that I'm saying that after all the rain we've had, but it does look quite clear. Got a breeze running down right to left, so it's which is the way the drain flows. So, but the water's not pumping through or anything. There's, I've seen some floating weed on top of the water. It's not moving, so it's it's not even pumping out. So yeah, we're out here today, dead baiting. I'll show you the swim and I'll run through me rods and me baits with you. Yes, it's a swim I've fished a few times this season now. That's a brand new swim. I've only cut it out this season. It's never been a swim before. So I've had a couple of fish out of it, but nothing major yet. So And there's that right hand rod. That's my first rod out of it. I just flicked it out. I mean, normally it'd be a lot further down to the right hand side, but at the moment it's midway across on the deck. Whole sardine, single curved hook, size 4 micro barb. That's what I was talking about, the weed. See, look, there's floating weed there, and that's not anything else other than floating weed, and it's not the wind's not even moving it down, so there's not much movement in there. Say, water quality looks surprisingly good. So that's my right hand rod. Let's say midway across, mid channel, bang centre on the deck, whole sardine. My middle rod's a bit closer in. It's only a couple of rod lengths out. That's a whole herring again on the deck. Size 4 curved micro barb hook. And my left hand rod is all the way out to the left hand side. Plenty of swans around as normal. I don't know if you can hear them. That's my left hand rod. That's a whole Joey mackerel. Again, size 4 single curved hook micro barb, and that's on the deck. So that's mid channel as well. So my left and right hand rods are midway across. The middle rod's on the near side margin, and I'm going to leave them. I'm going to leave them there for half hour, and I shall have a move around and see if I can hunt some pike down. It's cloud's starting to break up now. I had to put the brolly up this morning first thing while I was setting up, stopped me getting wet. There's a few showers, but it seems to have cloud seems to have broken up quite easily, so don't know if we're going to get a bit of sunshine or not. I hope not. I want a nice pikey overcast day. We ain't got the frost. Let's have the low light levels all day. And while I contemplate the day ahead, I think I'll have a nice cup of coffee in a porridge pot. Would it be nice to see that sail away? Right, let's get breakfast. Morning troops. Well, I've been fishing 2 hours now and no sign of life. nothing to warm you up or pique your interest. It's been very slow, quiet, no movement on the water whatsoever, which is par for the course. You know, I said it a lot. They don't really show themselves a great deal on here. I saw some movement over to my left hand side, far bank. But other than that, it's been very quiet. I've seen a couple of lure anglers. They weren't around long. It's grey, it's overcast. I mean, it's perfect light conditions. I think it's, you know, it's not too bright. The water's still clear. Very surprising the amount of rain we've had over the last month, but it's still very, very clear. You can see clear patches still. There's still plenty of weed down there as well. And yeah, nothing. 2 hours, not a touch. I haven't boosted the baits yet. I've been holding fire. I'm sort of thinking, well, I'll wait and see. But next recast, I think definitely a boost of the baits. As I say, so far so bad. Yeah, it's one of those. Now I'm getting itchy feet. I'm thinking to myself, do I up sticks and move everything, go somewhere else in between the showers, or do I sit tight and wait for a big girl to come past? Well, my old dodgy knees is probably the latter, but I don't know. You know, I'll play it by ear. You know, if I get any encouragement, if I see any movement, I might stay. I don't know yet. I'm very easy going with me my plans today. I'm booked solid work wise for the next 10 days, so might be able to get a few sessions in on the way to work because I'm on the old late shift, but I'm working all night. This is my only day off and I'm back to work tomorrow, so I ain't got no choice. I've got to come out, try and catch some fish, try and get me fix. But yeah, it's at the moment not much happening, I'm afraid. And here comes another shower, so I'm going to have a nice cup of coffee. I'm going to sit back, relax, watch the world go by, and then I'm going to have a little cast around with some boosted baits and see if that instigates any feeding. Because now's about the optimum time for me on this train. I always find mid-morning is a good feeding spell along here. It used to be. You know, pike grow old and disappear and move on, and new pike move in, and feeding spells may well change. So, but to me, it's always been a very good feeding spell mid-morning. So, I'm hoping to get a bit of action. There is some debris coming down, not bundles of it, but enough to keep you on your toes, keep you watching your line, making sure you don't get all your gear dragged under. So it's challenging, just how I like it really. So see if we can catch some fish. Well, it never rains but it pours, eh, troops? I've just changing some baits and reboosting some others, having a little cast around. And the right hand rod, which has a whole sardine on, as I was positioning my middle rod, I could see my float went sailed away. I thought, brilliant. I put the rod down, beep 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 beep, up comes the float, nothing. Hasn't stolen the bait's still there, I've checked. So with 1 o'clock 1 o'clock, 5 hours of fishing, we finally get a run of sorts. But yeah, they dropped the bait, didn't come back for it either. So I've recast it, I had to make sure the bait was still on after 5 minutes, recast it, back on the same spot, hoping the fish comes back, but my left hand rod, the mackerel, that was deteriorating fast, so I took that off, swapped it for half a skimmer, and then boosted that, cast that out, cast my middle rod out, boosted my herring again, and a big ball of weed was coming down the middle of the drain. So I stood up, holding my line up in the air so the weed can go under the line, so I don't have to reposition my middle rod. Yeah, and the float just went sailed away. I thought, yeah, thank God, and I'm right on the rod. See? So I put the middle rod down, got in position. Like I say, the float come back up. So I waited. So nothing materialised. So, but we've had a run. So I've had a bit of encouragement. You know, after an hour of rain, I was out there in the rain, changing my rods around and everything, and yeah, so it's cheered me up, woke me up, cheered me up. So I'm not as disheartened as I was before. But I do say on this drain though, sometimes, you know, you get one chance a day, and if you don't make the most of it, you're snookered. And I'm just hoping that wasn't my one chance. I'm hoping that there's a few pike around there. They've moved in, because they patrol the whole length, you know, so sometimes you could be sitting here and there's no fish around. But I've had a run, so I'm hoping that the fish are moving in to this part of the drain. You never can tell, but wait all that time for a run, and it wasn't really, I mean, it was never on. That's the thing, you know, it was never on. Swan again, it picked the bait up, run with it for a little bit, and then dropped it again, and that's the state of play. So the right hand rod, whole sardine, middle rod, whole herring, and the left hand rod, half a skimmer, and I've boosted them all with sardine and anchovy oil. So the water's quite clear. There is a bit of debris coming down. Of course, sod's law, it comes down just as I get a run on the other rod and I'm flapping about. But it wouldn't have made any difference, even if I wasn't messing around with the middle rod. Yeah, it wasn't 100% wholehearted run. You know what I mean? The float sailed away. It did pick the bait up, but it soon dropped it again, and it hasn't come back. Hardly damaged the bait at all. So, you know, it's just picked it up, gone with it, and then dropped it. Just hoping it comes back. It's nice to get out from under the umbrella. I say it's been showers all morning. I had an hour of solid rain. But come on, you pike. What can I say, guys? Another session's trickling, grinding to a halt. You know, I've been here all day. We've had one run. Yeah, I'm in a poor run of form at the moment. It's you know, it's part and parcel of fishing, I'm afraid. I'm out here all day. Oh, I got that run at 1 o'clock. I was expecting things to pick up, and absolutely nothing's materialised. You know, it's gonna be dark soon. It's not light much. You know, it's not light after 4 o'clock along here. So it's, you know, I ain't got much time. Got about half hour of daylight. It'll be dark soon. I've only got about half hour of daylight. It's been one of those tough ones. Had quite a few tough ones lately. It's the big girls are proving quite elusive on the river and on the drains. The drains especially. I mean, this drain has not fished very well at all this autumn. on winter so far. So I'm hoping a few hard frosts kick them into feeding, kick them into life, because at the moment, yeah, it's hard work. So I've had one abortive run, and it wasn't an abortive run, you know. It took the bait, the float sailed away, but then it, you know, it just popped back up, bait dropped. Sardine, the sardines are soft, you know what I mean? And the sardine wasn't even damaged, so it's almost dark. I'm hoping for a big girl before we go, obviously. If we have one, or even a jack, this won't be the end of the video, but if it is, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. I know it's a hard slog today, but that's real life fishing, I'm afraid. You know, it's got to take the rough with the smooth, and at the moment it's very rough. So, troughs and plateaus, I mean, yeah, skydiving into a trough almighty. Yeah, it's been hard work. I'm just hoping the low light levels now produce something. If not, I'm gonna go home and kick the dog. I'm not really before anyone has a pop at me. Yeah, it's one of those days. We're gonna have to just got to grin and bear it. That's fishing. So we'll crack on, we'll keep fishing, we'll keep plugging away till it gets dark, and hopefully we'll catch something for you. Thanks for watching, troops.